Hi Album Tribe, it's Nat here. Just really quickly wanting to do a video just to show you how simple it is to actually go ahead and process an enrolment. So I know a lot of us in our group love using our wheels, and as a result of that just get really excited to share wheels and show other people how they can benefit from using them in their home for sleep support and lots and lots of different things. So but then there are a lot of people who are like, I just don't know how to enroll someone. So what I wanted to do is just a really quick video and show you how simple it is. So I'm just bear with me while I screen share for a moment. Okay, so you should be seeing my screen now, and I'm just going to do like a dummy enrollment. So I'm just going to put all of my details in, so I'm not using someone else's details. Basically, it's just logging into your back office. Now, not everybody's back office is going to look like mine. Some of you have been enrolled as a wholesale customer. So if your back office comes up and it looks quite different to this, what I would love for you to do is to reach out to myself or to the person that enrolled you and get us to help you to become a wellness advocate, because by becoming a wellness advocate, you can actually earn some really fantastic commissions which can go towards free oils. If that's not something you'd like to do, we can help process that order for you, and we can give you some really awesome gifts. And that way then you don't have that responsibility of supporting someone if you don't want to. But in all honesty, it is really it's fantastic to be able to support people on their oil journey, and really exciting to see how oils work in their home. And it's really great to see the way that doTERRA also thank us for becoming ambassadors for them. So what I'm going to do is just show you. So once you become a wellness advocate, once you've upgraded, if you've been a wholesale customer to a wellness advocate, you'll be able to come up here, and under the dashboard section, you'll see there's an enroll a wellness advocate that you can click on, or you can just click up here and click on the register a new wellness advocate, and it's just going to pop up a new tab. My internet's just a little bit slow. Here it comes, slowly but surely. Okay, so we'll pop in here your preferred language, which we leave as English. Now, we don't want our products being shipped from the United States unless they specifically want to start with a US order. We have them shipped from Australia. And then it brings you over to this next part here. So this is our local order. So we're wanting to ship from the Australian warehouse. This is more for doing an international order, so very rarely is that ever used. Normally we're using this top option. Now, the option here is to be a wholesale customer, which gives you all the same benefits as what I have with the rewards program option with the 25% off. So your wholesale price oils, it just means that person just wants to be a customer. Or there's the wellness advocate, which is basically becoming like a brand ambassador for doTERRA, sharing your oils and supporting anyone that you enroll. So totally up to you. What we do generally is just select everybody as a wholesale customer, and it takes all of the pressure off them. If they then decide in the future that they'd like to become a brand ambassador, it's really easy to upgrade them. So everybody that I enroll, I actually just click on as a wholesale customer. If you've got someone that's saying to you straight up, oh my gosh, I'm really interested in this as a business, again, and you're uncertain, please reach out to myself or one of the leaders in the group, or as another option, you can just, again, pop them in as a wholesale customer, connect them in with us, and then we can upgrade them at a later stage. So just going from there. Now, this is just where we're putting in all the information. So you can, just bear with me for 1 second, I'll show you the form. Sorry guys, I'm being not very organised. Now, if you don't have any of these class handouts, they're really easy to get. They're called the Local Empower Kit, and you can order them from your back office. In the back of this just has all the price and some really good information for someone just getting started. So if you are sharing oils regularly, I would recommend you get a pack of these. They're fantastic for handing out. They do come with some little wild orange that you can give as like a welcome to our team gift, which is just a really nice thing to do. It's got the price list in here so that they can see what they're paying for, as well as some information on, I'll find it yet, kits and what the best options are for them to start with. This is the one I'll show everybody first because it is like the make over your whole home. Otherwise, there's some other options here and here. Just bear with me, guys, for one moment while I just really quickly. Sorry, my laptop's going flat. So bear with me while I just plug it in. Hang on a second. Okay, so sorry about that. That was a bit of a hassle. Probably should have checked that before I went and started doing the recording. Anyway, getting back to it, you've had a good chance to have a look at all of the About You information that is required. Again, in this handout, if you are talking to somebody, you're just having a coffee with them or chatting with them, you can take one of these along. And then if you don't have access to a laptop straight away, so this is so easy to do even over the phone with someone, you can just ask them for their details. Or they fill out, a lot of you again would have seen this if you've been to a class, you would have seen one, or you probably have one of these with your kit when it arrived. They can fill that out and then you can come home later on with it and just process it. It's really easy. So again, I'm just popping my details in here. I'm just going to do this because it's a little bit easier. It's probably just going to start now. It's important to select your shipping details. So if they're separate, you just need to confirm that they're the same, making sure that you're selecting the correct time zone. So Queensland, and an email address. And then a date of birth. Now this is a little bit funny. This is a US set out, I guess like web form, and it asks for the month before it asks for the day. So just don't get tripped up by that. So putting in my month is January the 25th, and I'm 83. Now you all know how old I am. I just turned 36. Sorry, I'll leave this checked. People can always untick it later on. The reason I do is because if somebody sets up the rewards program, it just means that doTERRA send out a reminder to say, hey, have you updated your rewards? So this part's really important. If you're doing this from your back office, your own Enroll ID will just go in straight away. So that's mine. But if you're not doing it from there, you need to make sure you pop your number in and then you verify it. It will just come up with your name here. Just like go back down, sorry. Now, this part here, again, if you're a bit confused about it, please reach out to somebody for some help and some guidance. I know it certainly confused me initially. So this means that I'm enrolling, which means doTERRA are going to give me a reward for sharing oils. In order to get that reward though, you must have a 100 PV monthly wellness box order set up, ready to come out. You don't have to have ordered it straight away, but it must be set up ready to be ordered sometime that month. And then doTERRA will actually pay you 20% of the enrollment. So on average, a home essentials kit is about $50. If you have a home essentials kit with a fractionated coconut oil, it's $50 that they'll pay you for that. So If you've enrolled like 3 people, then it's really important to reach out so that we can start talking to you about placements. So that's what this second option is here. So you don't necessarily want everybody on your front line. It's not really, really smart. It's not going to help you get all of your oils for free. But again, initially just leave it as this and then let one of us know so we can help you help to guide you, I guess, in where you think the best place would be for that person. Now, password, I make this really super generic, simply because when somebody first gets enrolled and they're still learning to navigate their back office, I really don't want to have to ask them for their personal password if they need me to check something. So I always just make this the person's first name with a capital, and then as many numbers as needed to make it up to 8. Generally, I just do 1, 2, 3, even if it's more than 8. But if someone's name is Anne, A-N-N, then obviously you're going to need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and then again, just re-entering that. That can easily be changed by the new enrolment later on down the track when they're really comfortable with their own account. And I just let them know that that's a generic password that I make for everyone. Then agree to the terms and conditions. And then continue on to the next page. Oh, my email address has already been used. Okay, so I'm just going to change it to another email address. Okay. And it's going to make me just set up again. All right. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay, so next screen. So this is where we start putting people's order through. So like I said, the 2 most popular kits that I find most people are interested in are either the Nature Solutions kit. That's for somebody that wants a total makeover of their home. It's by far the best value way to get started, but is quite expensive, so not everybody's comfortable with that. The second most popular option is the Home Essentials kit. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that. I'll just quickly first show you this. So some people do like to just pay $35 and then add their own products. So if that's the case, you'd select this $35 and then you'd start typing in the products down below. But for the sake of what we do normally, it's either a Home Essentials kit or a Nature Solutions kit. And you'll see it's just been added, and then they don't have to pay that $35 wholesale fee. It's actually waived in one of those enrolment kits. But most people want to add a fractionated coconut oil. Some people want to add some other extra oils, but generally I will have a chat with them and explain to them how the rewards program works. We've got that video that I did up sharing about that as well. So you're most welcome to share that with some friends if they do decide they want to get started with oils. So once I've popped in that fractionated coconut oil, I just select View Totals. And this just brings up the cost of postage. It just shows as well that you get 8 postage points straight away from your very first order. And then select the bill to and save the payment information. Now this part here, clearly I'm not going to put in my credit card details, but what you do here is, again, pop in those payment details that the person has given you to enter, and then go ahead and click process order. It takes up to 30 seconds, but it's often normally faster than that for it to actually process. And then what it will do is it will ask if that person wants to set up or activate their LRP, which is that monthly wellness box order coming through. So I just explain to people what that is and how that works. It is a fantastic way of growing an oil collection. It's not for everyone, but I always think that I like to empower people with the knowledge so they can make the decision or the choice that suits their family best or suits them best. So I explain to them that option. And then once that's done, that's pretty much it. If they say no, that's fine. You can say no, I'll just skip that part. And then I just forward them on. I add them, I send them out my welcome email. So again, if you're a bit unsure about that and you want me to send out my welcome email for you, I'm totally happy to do that. But otherwise, just make sure that you connect them in with our group. That's just so they've got some extra support. let me know as well so that you can gift them the Droply app. That's a thank you for becoming part of the Elohim tribe. And again, it's just to help to support them in knowing how to use their oils. Obviously, the very last thing that I would ever want to see is somebody that's ordered essential oils and then pops them in a cupboard and never uses them. You know, we're really passionate about education and about supporting people and knowing how to use that oil as well. So the responsibility then becomes that you're going to be a support person like that as well. And while you might feel like you don't know everything, you're going to know more than somebody that's just starting. So be there for that person that you've enrolled. Make sure that you're reaching out to them and saying, hey, how are you going with your oils? Do you have any questions? If you don't know something, again, set up a three-way Facebook conversation with myself, or I'm more like, you know, we can set up, I have my oils, now what? Where we just sit down with the oils that they have and we can make a few rollers and we can have a chat about how to, you know, how to best implement using those oils on a daily basis. So guys, again, lots of support. I really wanted to show you how simple it is, that you can see how easy it is to process that enrollment. So if you've got friends that are interested, you can, as I said, you can just do that over the phone. I've had people text me through those details or Facebook message me through those details, and I just set up their order for them. It's such a simple and quick thing to do, and it's just fantastic to be able to support getting these little natural, amazing little bottles of goodness into other people's homes so that they can use them as well as alternatives to synthetic, I won't say rubbish, but other synthetic products that we commonly use in our home. So I hope that's really helped you and has kind of empowered you to feel like you can do that. Again, we're always here to help, so please reach out if you feel a little bit confused or you'd like a little bit of support around enrollment. We do have Afterpay and ZipPay available as well. The process is then a little bit different from processing the order yourself. Instead, you would send somebody, and I'll just quickly show you, to our Elohim Oils web site, and they would be able to go through them. They'd be able to select on an enrollment kit that they want to order. I can do a customised order as long as it's over 100 PV. I'm happy to do that. They can add the Home Essentials kit to their cart, and then they can go and check out, and then it will give them the option to either use ZipPay, and I won't go through all of it, but when it goes to the next screen, it will give them the option of either using ZipPay or Afterpay. Then what happens is that order comes through to my website, and I process that order on your behalf. So you still are going to get that benefit. You're going to get that ambassador gift, or you're going to earn that commission straight from doTERRA, depending on what you prefer. So that is there for everybody to use. So please feel free to say to people, hey, you know, I can help you get oils. This is how you do it. You're still going to get the reward for that. There is a part of this form that they have to fill out. Here we go. It's actually on here. So this Wellness Advocate Referral ID. So, and that's just so that I know who it is that's has referred somebody. So they are, you know, I can make sure that I can contact you and say, hey, you know, your friend or your mum or someone's really excited to be getting some oils and they've done an Afterpay order, and then I can have a chat with you about where you want them in your little team or your big team, depending on how quickly you grow. Again, guys, any questions, anything more that you'd like to know, please reach out. I'm totally here to help. Otherwise, thanks for listening, and I cannot wait to see how you guys share and how you take this on board. Mwah.